Okay. So, it took a long time. Long time for this day to come. But I can finally say it. He's the real deal. Justin Fields. Let's get it cracking. All right, what's going on, everybody? This is Shy Texans sports recap for Monday Night Football with the Bears and the Vikings, and finally, I can be happy. It was an ugly win, but a win's a win, and congratulations to Eberflus and Fields for getting their first division win in 2 years. Now, a lot of people are gonna complain about, oh, it's a primetime game and it wasn't pretty. We didn't have 30 or 60 or 80 points scored, and it wasn't all that great. Oh my God, it was such a defensive struggle and it was ugly. I'm like, I don't care. Because this game is why I am a Justin Fields, supporter. Because I'm always like this, and this is what I've always wanted out of a Bears quarterback. Don't tell me how you are when everything goes right for you. Don't tell me how you are when you putting up a great stat sheet. This is Chicago. It's about heart. It's about endurance. We got to put on thick leather. I mean, I know because I'm in Texas. Shy Texas Network again. Excuse me, poor sportscast again. But when you in Chicago, this time of year, you put on 3, 4, 5, 6 layers of clothes to go to work. Because you got to deal with this thing called snow and wind. It's ugly. It's brutal. But you do what you got to do because you on that hustle, you on that grind, and that's what we need as a court in our quarterback and in our team. Don't tell me what you can do when everything's going right. What you gonna do when palms get sweaty and knees get tight? Justin Fields, 2 fumbles, 2 critical fumbles, gave the Vikings the lead. Came back, made the throw, and got them in position to get that field goal to win the game. That's all that matters. What else do you want from the man? It's not always gonna be pretty. Life ain't always pretty. You can't always have, everything easy. Sometimes you gotta struggle. Sometimes you gotta grind. Sometimes you gotta hustle. Sometimes you gotta pray and believe and declare, as Joel Osteen said. And even that don't work sometimes because God say no. You gotta be patient and wait until He say yes. And I think Troy Aikman, when he was talking about the Bears, made a very good point. Again, for all you draft, junkies out here. What do we do if Caleb Williams doesn't progress as fast as we think he should? Because, again, this is Justin Fields' second full year as a starter. Let me say that one more again. This is Justin Fields' second a full-time starter. He split time in his first year with Andy Dalton. Why? Because the Bears are an old school organization. They want young rookies to sit on the bench and learn from a mentor before they go out and they start playing. Now, that would be a good idea if we were talking about someone like who Patrick Mahomes sat behind and Alex Smith, who has a history of winning football. But we talking about Andy Dalton. This dude was on the Bengals and they barely made it out of the first round. Twice, I think, when he was their quarterback. And you want Justin Fields to sit behind that? Come on, man. And I think another thing we learned this week is that the most important player on the Bears right now is Tevin Jenkins. Because you saw that one series where Tevin Jenkins had to sit after getting a minor injury from whatever happened with that second field goal attempt, because Santos decided to miss the first one. Should have been up 6-0, but he missed for whatever reason that first attempt, and the second attempt he made. So it's whatever. But after that series, when Tevin Jenkins was out for a while, I mean, the Bears couldn't move the ball, couldn't barely protect Justin Fields. Now, in the second half, the Vikings turned up the heat on Fields, and, they do have a good pass rush, and I think I'll give Getsy some credit. In the second half, he started, relying on Roschon Johnson. Another bullet point, Roschon Johnson should be the starter for the Chicago Bears, at running back. No question. No questions given. No, questions need to be answered, as it would be said. Sorry if I didn't get that saying right, but, the point is, the man runs aggressively. He has the skills to catch the ball out of the backfield. Khalil Herbert can be a nice change of pace back, and you can have Freeman in there to, kind of give the rookie a little bit of a break so he don't get so much mileage on the tires, if you would. But Roschon Johnson is what this team needs. I mean, the man runs aggressively. He can run, the whole spread, Barry Sanders in space type style, of running. So that's what the Bears need right now. His versatility is what we need. Can't be trying to be about being nice to folk. This is about, we gotta do what we gotta do to start putting this team together, which it's starting to come together. Darnell Wright still got his struggles, but he's a rookie. He's getting better. We got some solid pieces on defense. We'll see what the number one pick should be. I mean, I'm personally in the camp of hoping the Panthers lose all season so we can get, MHJ, and hopefully have him be that spread receiver that we need, that's gonna get that separation. Because that's what the Bears need. They need receivers who can get that separation deep. They talk about you got the ability to throw the ball down the field with Justin Fields. The problem is Justin Fields needs consistent line protection, but he also needs some receivers who can get open deep. I mean, Mooney can do it from time to time, and yeah, Justin and him have to get on point, but I think again that comes from more line protection. So Fields can have time to read and go through his progressions. I mean, everybody wants to go through his progressions like that, but not everybody's like that. Some people need time to let it, function. And again, this is this man's second year as a starter, as a full-time starter. So he's not going to have those instincts off the bat. He needs time to cook. And that's fine. We got to let people cook sometime. Not everybody's going to come out and be, the guy from day one. And like, again, Troy Aikman said, if you can't develop a quarterback, just prepare for mediocrity. Because you're not always going to get that generational talent. You're not going to get that guy who's just good from day one. You got to figure out how to develop a quarterback. Figure out how to use a quarterback. I might go into that in another video. I'm sorry for this limb. I'm trying to get out my beard. It's kind of annoying. But, yeah. So, all in all, solid win. Great character development win. We'll see coming off the bye how this team performs against a Lions team that's probably going to be looking to humiliate us because they probably feel like the game shouldn't have been that close. So we're going to see how that goes, and hoping for another Bears win and for Justin Fields to keep on going, because truth be told, the Bears aren't out of it completely yet. It's not looking good, but let's be real. If they can win the Cardinals game, if they can win their next few games, and especially win the Cardinals game and the Atlanta game. Like right now, Atlanta's in the first spot in the South. So if they can beat Atlanta, they'll split with the South and have the head-to-head conference battle with the East and the West. Now, them South teams are going to beat up on each other. Let's be clear. Them South teams are going to beat up each other. And you already 1-1 in your division. So if you can go 1-1 when split with everybody in your division again, possibly go 9-8, which is a good possibility if you keep playing like this, the defense keep playing like this, and we can get Justin Fields on a consistent basis to actually do this and get him in a position where he doesn't feel like he has to force everything to win. The Bears might have a chance at the playoffs. I know it's a slim chance, but slim hope is still hope. So, pray for the best. We'll see what happens. It's your boy Big E Spears with Shy Texan Sports Cast. Sign off. Catch you in the next one.